Well, how's it going today, everyone? Finally starting to put seed in the ground. My dad's got 30 acres left on our first field of corn, and I'm just started working on our second field. It's just a tiny one. It won't take me very long. It's only 22 acres. It'll take me more than a couple hours, probably. We already got a little bit done. So. Well, I already got 7 acres done. So. Oh, then next fields are big 120 acres, but that's just on the other side of our dredge ditch, so I don't have to go far for that. But, yeah. Pretty excited to actually be able to use the GPS to work around this year. Years past, the last few years, I had a light bar, just so I wasn't overlapping terribly. It's pretty nice not to be able to have to worry about where you're at and stuff. So. Yeah, switched it up this year a little bit. I'm actually in this our Cat 55. So for the longest time, well, pretty much ever since we've owned it, it's been our planting tractor. Just because it had GPS in it and stuff, so when we put GPS in it, we got GPS in our Magnum this year, so that's what we're using to plan. Just because on the end rows, with this being a tractor, it would dig in when you turn in your end rows, so it'd be really rough to go over with the planter and stuff. With a wheel tractor, you really don't get that. Yeah, anyways, try and get some footage today. I'll get some footage of planting or Tuesday. I guess I gotta go to Illinois. I gotta go for work on the machine for my full-time job. So I leave tomorrow, Sunday, in the afternoon. It'll take me all day. Work on the machine, then drive back. Hopefully I can get some planting done. I feel bad. I was hoping to get some footage of putting on nitrogen, but we were just kind of rushing to get it in. So we were thinking we were going to be able to get in the field sooner, but then we had a cold spell. All in a lot of rain, and so just didn't happen. And I was busy working on equipment still too, so I really needed to put on a lot of the kindness. So hopefully next year. So yeah, let's get into this. Well, this field's done. On to the next one.
Well, how's it going, everyone? Finally starting to plant. Well, working ground, at least. Dad's getting the plant ready to go now. I think he's got just about done putting seed in it. I got almost 70 acres worked, so we'll be starting up here pretty soon. I don't know if we'll get any planting footage in this video, just because we want to get the bugs worked out and stuff. So it's probably just be a tillage video. But anyways, I suppose let's get into it. Actually, only 30 acres in, and I broke a spring. May not be the best tool for the job, but it sure gets it done. We've been missing one of these for a while. I can't believe we found it though. Well, that's the problem about working in the same field. He's starting, so I have to, but I'm not done working ground. So, which it always happens in the first field. And, I just have to work around. I can't run over the end rows or take out his gauge marker there. So I'm going to have to back up a little bit so I can get turned around. Not that big of a deal, and we don't have to deal with that issue as soon as we get done with this field. So, happens every year. So, made quite a bit of progress. We're thinking we can get done with corn by Thursday or by Friday. as long as we get the vast majority of this field planted, I'll get it all worked tonight. And if my dad can finish planting it in the morning, and then if we will move to our field that will stay the wettest the longest if we get this 2 inches of rain that they're talking on Friday. So we want to make sure we get that done. Just in case we run into any issues, that'd be the one to get done. And then we got a 22-acre field and then a 40-acre field that we have to get done. Hopefully we could get that done on Thursday. Okay, so that's kind of the plan right now. Everything's cruising along. I haven't had any more breakdowns since Dad found a shovel that was hiding back in the shed, so I could replace one that was had a broken off tine, and then I busted a spring thing. But other than that, everything's been running good. Dad's been having issues with the planter. When he's going west, the planter says that one row is doing doubles or skips. I can't remember what he said. But when he's going east, it says it's running fine. And the only thing we can think of is it's so windy today that that it's like blowing in the seed tube or something and messing with the sensor. Because he's got out, checked it, everything's running fine. So I don't know, just one of those things. First day of planting, you gotta work out the bugs. We'll keep on cruising. Well, I just got done, so all I gotta do is go back up to the house and fuel up, and should be ready to move on to the next field tomorrow. Well, I guess we will see you guys next time. Well, how's it going, everyone, today? Just starting our second field of corn. They must have just got done spray and pre-spray on it. I can still smell it out there when I went to take my wheels or my cylinder stops off on the field cultivator. Just got my AB line set up, so I'm trying to get that triangle worked out now. But yeah, so hopefully we can get this field done today, and then we just got two smaller fields done. are left to do for tomorrow before it rains. So we should be able to get it managed. I don't know. I'll try and get some footage for planting footage done. It just kind of depends on for this video. It just kind of depends on how fast I get this field done. But anyways, I suppose let's get started. just got the planter all loaded up with seed. So Dad's going out to start. We decided we had the seed for it. We decided we're gonna bump the rate up to 35,000, and instead of 34 like our last field, population-wise. So we'll see how that works. It's already looking like it's going to be a wetter year, so we're not too worried about the drought anymore. So, well, we'll see. Well, I'm on my last little bit of the field. Dad's up and going with the planter, so that's good. I don't know if we'll finish this tonight or not. It's 8:15, so he might run a little late. I got tomorrow off, so I'll be out here helping. We should get tomorrow our corn done tomorrow. Anyways, I'm gonna finish up and move on to the next field, and we'll see you guys next time. Well, what's up, YouTube? Working on our last field of corn. And I went and did our ball field real quick. I just got done with that. When I got done, my dad showed up with the planter, so he's out planting that right now. Well, I just got my GPS line set and everything, so I'm out rocking and rolling. This is just a 40-acre field, maybe 36, I can't remember right. But, after that, hopefully I'm taking over the planter, and we'll get some footage of that today. But yeah, let's get into this. Well, how's it going today, YouTube? Finally starting to work around again. You know, it's been week and a half, 2 weeks since we got done with corn. And we just had so much rain, which is a really good thing, to be honest. We've been real dry, so we'll take all we can get. Just as long as we can get our beans done, but the 5-day forecast looks dry, so probably won't get started planting tonight, but we'll start tomorrow, and then it shouldn't take us too long. On 3-4 days, I'll probably say 3 days to plant beans. Shouldn't take too long at all. Awesome. But yeah, we got we had a little bit of an issue. Dad went to see if we could come till this out, or started working ground yesterday, and accidentally backed up with the field cultivator a little too low, and we had bent up the drag in the back, so we had to fix that quick before I could get started today. I got footage of that, and also something exciting, we got a seed tender. So our seed dealer only could get, or was only going to give us pro boxes because the seed came untreated, and we wanted it treated, and they didn't have any way to rebag it into units. So we just kind of decided, shopped around a little bit. We were thinking about getting one this year anyways, so it's not like a tank, it just holds 2 pro boxes on it. I think it's a ABS brand, I'm not sure, or I'd have to look at it. I only got the quick look of it, so but yeah, I suppose anyways, let's get started.
This one has to go to the front, because this is short. This has got to go to the back.
Well, we finally did get a, at least new to us, seed tender. The only way we were going to get our beans was in pro boxes, because it came untreated. They don't have, our seed dealer doesn't have any way to bag them up. And in our cleaner we could bag them up, but that was just going to be a fucking hassle. So we finally decided, oh, it's time to get a seed tender, and we were playing with the idea this year anyways, so. Oh, it's pretty nice, I'd say. It's a 2-seed box, or 2 Pro Box 1. So I've never dealt with a seed tender before, so I guess we'll see how it goes, but sure hell's beats slinging bags around, especially when you got 16-row planter. I mean, that's what, with 3 bushel boxes, that's what, 48 bags. So it definitely takes a hell of a lot of the labor out, and probably cut filling down by 2/3, I'd say. So, but yeah.
Well, got a little weather update. Apparently, and it is starting to look blue, it's supposed to rain tonight. We don't really know how much we're going to get. We're hoping not a lot, and we're kind of talked it over. I'm gonna just keep on working, just in case it doesn't rain too much. And even if it does, it's not that big a deal. Really, if a crust forms, we still have no-till capabilities on that planter. We do a little bit of no-tilling, and so at least everything will be all nice and level. So we're not too worried about that. We're just hoping we don't get too much rain to where we can't plant tomorrow, which would suck. But what can you do? So I'm going to keep on chugging along, and my mom just dropped off some supper for me, so I guess we will keep on going. Well, it's starting to sprinkle, so hopefully I can go a little bit longer before it starts raining. I've been seeing some lightning to the north, but not anything directly west of me. And it looks like it's coming from, the storm's coming from the southwest, so hopefully we just get some light stuff. I was looking at the radar. Tells you one thing, and then you go to a different site and tells you another, so who knows. But we'll keep working until it starts raining. Well, it started raining. I got pretty lucky actually. As soon as I got to my truck, it started pouring. It was only Jesus. This might be a bit bigger storm than what I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to say we're probably not going to be planting tomorrow, but at least I got 75 acres of that field work. Hopefully we can go. Hopefully it only takes a day to dry out. I don't know how much rain we're going to get. God damn. So I don't know if this is going to be its own video or if I'm going to have to suppose we'll just close it out. We will see you guys when it dries up. What's up, YouTube? We are back. We only got sent back a day from the rain, which is lucky. When I was driving home with that storm, and I was thinking we weren't going to get going for a few days. Okay, so it's lucky it only sent us back a couple one day. Okay, I just got started going. I'm going to try and hurry up and get this field done, and then that way Dad can start planting. And then I don't know if we're going to go to the next field or not yet, or what field we're going to either. We got to talk about that yet. So right now I'm just kind of focusing on getting this field done. And yeah, so I suppose let's get started. about done with the field. I'm just doing the end rows. Almost done with the back end rows, then I gotta do the front. Dad's on his way over with the planter, and then I gotta take him back over to go get the seed tender, and I'll probably help him fill. Also, we can get footage of the maiden voyage of our seed tender, and then we'll figure it out from there. I'm not quite sure what the plan is, and so we'll keep on working. Well, like a flock of turtles, we're off 2024 beans. Okay, so slight, well, kind of a big issue actually. Our planter has a bad fan on it. I don't know if I'm assuming it's the motor, because it's hydraulic is blowing out of the motor. So we have a parts planter that I am quickly taking off so that we can hurry up and get going. It's past 5 on a Friday, so I guarantee you no parts guy is going to be out or still there to get us parts. And we really need to be going. So that's the plan for right now. I can show you a little more once I get back to the planter. So we'll get this off and then I'll show you, or then you guys can see what's going on. I just hope this fits. Okay, so got it back fixed and going. Dad wasn't in the me recording mood, so I didn't get any footage of that, but we're up and rolling. He's gonna get the end rows done tonight, and then we'll get rocking and rolling in the morning. They took the rain out for Sunday, so that's good. Hopefully they just keep pushing it back so we can for sure get done, but I don't see why we can't get done with beans by Sunday. Okay, so, but anyways, I suppose we will see you guys next time. Well, What's up, YouTube? It's the next day, or day 2 of planting soybeans. Dad's up and going. And I would have been going a little sooner, but I did throw a little bit of oil in the cat, so I had to run back to the old farm and grab some oil. Well, it didn't need too much. I'm on my way to next field. It's just a small one. It's only 36 acres. And then I really don't know what else is on the docket for today. So, I guess we'll find out together then. So, I suppose let's get into this. So, I just got started. I just got my AB line set up, and I get a phone call from Mom. Something's going on with the planter. So she's coming to pick me up so I can help Dad take a look at it. Then I can help him fill the planter too. So we won't be going too much longer, and then we'll be leaving. So we'll see you guys again at the planter. So we got a few issues this morning on the planter. Yeah, I think it's this one. This bearing's going out on this closing wheel, which is causing this to drag dirt. You can, it was piled up. You can kind of see the pile down there. And then we were having an air leak on the left side. Originally, I'm assuming it was because we were blowing hydraulic oil. And then I think we got it fixed. I forgot to put this seal back on. So I think that was the issue now. Oh, but we got a refill, and then hopefully we got all the issues solved once we get a new closing wheel. We got one laid in the shop at home, so. hopefully remember where I left you guys off. We didn't fix, or we couldn't figure out the vacuum issue on the planter, so we had to have a tech come out and take a look at it. And I think we got it figured out now. We had issues with so on row number 8, we had issues with the lid to these, or the lid to the seed meter was not sealing properly, and then the seed disc was also out of adjustment. And so we didn't think to adjust it. We went through and adjusted them all before we started. And so we were thinking it was within spec, but the tech said it wasn't. And then we were having issues with row 7 as well, but that was because the seed driver, it has these two little fingers that mesh with the sprocket to drive the seed meter when the tires are spinning. But if you back up, they'll flip away into so you're not spinning the seed meter, or when you're backing up. But they were sticking open, so it wasn't contacting the sprocket. So hopefully we just gotta replace that, and then that should fix it. I believe the tech had one before, had one with them. So hopefully we'll be up and going here pretty soon. It's just a quarter after 11, and so hopefully we can get that field done today. Yeah, and then maybe get this field done as well. We will see though. Well, got done with that field. I'm headed back over to my grandparents' place where Dad's planting. Not sure what the plan is. I got one more field that needs worked, but Dad talked about working that himself, just because of how wet that field could be. It's kind of in a valley, and so down low gets really wet. So we talked about working that himself just to see how wet it is. But I guess we'll figure that out when we get there. Okay, so I'm taking over the planter. We're having issues with row 7. We have narrowed it down to the sensor because we've replaced everything except the whole box pretty much at this point. Or tried everything except replacing the whole box and the sensor. We got a new row clutch for it. We adjusted the seed meter again. And then we went back like 3 rounds and we dug up that row, and there's seed in the ground, so it's got to be the sensor. So we have one, but we're more worried about getting seed in the ground than we are about replacing it at the moment. So we're just going to keep on going. There's just going to be a line in the GPS saying that we're not planting there, but you know, I'll probably get out every 3 rounds and take a look. Make sure the boxes are looking even, making sure there's seed in the row. So, and Dad's going over and he's testing out that wet field. And he's going to go and work that and see what we can plant. Because we're kind of coming down to the wire right now. It's just a wet year. It's just going to be a really wet year. So I probably won't get a lot of outside shots. We'll just be in the cab. So I'll let you guys know if there's anything else going on, and we'll keep working. Alright, so small update. I got that field planted. That is 100% done. And, so that's good. Dad went over. He's going to go plant that field that I worked earlier this morning. And while I was planting over there, he came over to the field I'm in now to see how wet it is, because this field sits kind of in a valley and can get really wet. So we just wanted to see how much, if any, we could plant. And surprisingly, it's dry, which I'm shocked with the amount of weather or rain we've had. But the problem is, co-op didn't spray this field. Don't ask me why, I don't know, but there it is. So the plan is, I'm disking it right now. Tonight I'll get it all disked, and then in the morning I'll get up early, and then I'll come and field cultivate it, and then we should be able to get done with beans tomorrow, hopefully. But my boy came over, he wanted some tractor rides, so we're out here riding around in the tractor, disking some ground up. So we'll have some fun with that. I don't know if I'm going to do much really good disking, but we'll see. So, I guess we'll see you back later.
Well, we got an update. I was going to do this sooner, but I was too busy cursing my luck. I hit a buried rock, and it broke this blade off, and a spacer, and it bent the shaft. I'm not sure how big the rock was, because it's still buried. But it was big enough to do some damage, clearly. So I already got I almost have the field cultivator hooked back up, and I'm going to field cultivate it tonight, and then I will also field cultivate it tomorrow, because Dad's worried about the stalks, and just to get the weeds worked up since we didn't get it sprayed. So that's the plan for right now. If it will go wrong, or if it can go wrong, it will go wrong, right?
Well, I got it done. It's, I want to say 10:30-ish probably. So, yeah, it's been a long day, so. But Dad did get the, that second field of beans done, so that means we only got this one left. I gotta work it again tomorrow morning. So, just to help bury the weeds and try and mitigate some of the corn stalks, because they really piled up. I was fighting that a lot tonight. So. But anyways, I guess we will see you all next time. What's up, YouTube? We are back. We are working up our last field of beans. If you want to kind of go to see, or if you want to see what kind of shit show this field's been, and well, really yesterday's been, you can go back and watch my last video. It'll go through that. But we're out here working it. I should be able to get done with it by noon, and then we'll be able to start planting. We should get done planting. Probably only take 2-3 hours to plant this, so it should be done by 3, and everything will be done. So there's that. Beans have been held. We've had so much rain, Saturday that we haven't been able to get in. And then we've been rushing, so it'll be good to get done. But anyways, I suppose let's get started.
Well, I found the disc blade. Can't believe it's not broken.
Well, we just got done, or I just got done working the field. So, I think it's only a little after 10, so that's good. Go home and we'll go get the planter and get this planted and finish up planting for the year.
While we're up and going, I figured since I don't have any more ground to work this year, that I could, instead of planting, I could get some better or nice outside shots of the planter. There, so that's what I'm doing. That way it's not just kind of boring sitting in the cab. Have shots. Neighbors' cows are out, out in the pasture. They're not out, but they're all kind of sitting over by the fence, so I went and checked them out. So yeah, but it's looking kind of rainy over there, so hopefully it holds off enough until we can get done. But we're cruising right along, so yeah. Should only have to fill up one more time to do this field, and then that'll be done. So, but I guess we'll keep filming. Pulling out of the last field for the year. Well, we're done. We're just heading back to the home farm now. It's looking like it could rain anytime, which now that we're done planting, bring it on. Let's get some rain. But yeah, a little bit of a stressful 3 days. I can't believe we got it all done in 3 days, but there you go. So, but just got to put stuff away and go home and have a cold one. But I suppose we will see you guys next time.